55. Okay, US Marine. And the one who works in submarines and all. Harry has used to work in submarines. What he found, main ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ರಿಕಗ್ನೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ವೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ ಸಬ್ಮರೀನ್ ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಓಷನ್, ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ಸಿ ವಿಚ್ ಶಿಪ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ವಿಚ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಆ ಸರ್ವೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯಾವ ಕೋಸ್ಟಲಿಂದ ಹೋಗಿ ಶಿಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತಾರ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ವಾರ್ ಶಿಪ್ಸ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡೋ ಒಂದು ಇರ್ತೈತಿ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಯರ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಏರೋಪ್ಲೇನ್ಸ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಶಿಪ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಯರ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಅವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತವು, ಜರ್ಮನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತವು, ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ರಿಕಗ್ನೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ವೆ ಅಂತ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಬ್ಮರೀನ್ಸ್ ಡಾಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಪೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೆಂಗೆ, ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಡನ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ World War II. Throughout 1940s and 50s, the entire Antarctic, North Atlantic, South Atlantic, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, all the oceans were actually surveyed from due to availability of submarines that time by US Navy. He was also in submarine and he found that generally like the coastlines, they were extending beyond sea, inside the sea. Initially what it was found that the entire ocean floor is featureless anta ankontidru. Enandiru andre there is nothing inside the ocean, only it is flat surface and water is filled anta ankontidru. But during these surveys our ಏನು find ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ there are highest mountains and deepest trenches, okay, and the coastlines are almost similarly matching like this. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅವಾಗ ಇನ್ನ ಫುಲ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ಇನ್ನ ಪೂರಾ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಸರ್ವೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ and then they came to know that coastlines are also matching. Then they started dating the sea floor rocks. ಅಂದ್ರೆ sea floor ಹೋಗೋದು, ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ರಾಕ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಅದರದ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏಜ್ ಏನು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಓಕೆ ಏಜ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು. ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಡನ್ ಬೈ US Marines. He studied everything and at the same time he found a chain of mountain within the oceans which is extending from North Pole to South Pole. North Pole indra South Pole ತನಕನೂ there is a mountainous chain ಇದೆ, mountain chain ಇದೆ. And he also felt the age of rocks is very new near these chain of rocks, mountains, and as he moves away from this chain of mountains, okay, towards the continents, andre hengide I told you this is North America, okay, Mexico, South America, aita here is Europe, Africa ide correct. See, there is a chain of mountain like this. Then they were surveying. He found these rocks. They were like strips like this, rock strips. Okay, ಈ ರೀತಿ strips ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. Why these strips are drawing? They are not actually present on the ground like that. But either age, this rock is newest. These rocks are older. This rock is newest. This is newest. But these are older. Age decreased away from the mountain region. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೀವು ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರಾಕ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಕಾಂಟಿನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ the age was decreasing. Okay, also one more very strong evidence, the age of oldest ocean rock is lesser than the continental rocks. ಏನು ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಓಲ್ಡೆಸ್ಟ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ಓಲ್ಡೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದಾ? ಈ ಓಲ್ಡೆಸ್ಟ್ ಓಷನಿಕ್ ರಾಕ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಓಷನಿಕ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಓಲ್ಡೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏಜ್ ರಾಕ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನ್ಯೂವರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾಂಟಿನೆಂಟಲ್ ರಾಕ್ಸ್. You will see Aravallis, there you will find Aravallis, you know when they were found? They were found 3.9 billion years ago. That is why they are not one of the tallest mountains in the world. ಆ 3.9 billion years ago ಏನು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿದಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎರಡು ರೂಪಾಂತರ ಬಂದಾವ. Now they are hardly 1000 meters away. Have you known about the place called Mount Abu? That is highest peak of Aravallis. There Shiv Baba and all, Om Shanti ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. They are just 1000 meters height, but they are found around 4 billion years ago. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? Now when you come and see the rock of ocean floor, it is as old as only 200-250 million years ago. He was astonished. How come what we studied actually in geography, that ocean floor formed first and then later on volcanism continued and then the continents kept on depositing and then they were formed later. Now when we see the age of ocean floor, what is happening to the age of the ocean floor? They are younger than continental rocks. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಕಾಂಟಿನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಏಜ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಆ ರಾಕ್ಸ್ ಏಜ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ವೇ ಓಲ್ಡರ್. 4 billion years ago, 3 billion years ago, 2.5 billion years ago, okay, to 500 million years ago. ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲ ರಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಚೆಕ್ ದ ಓಷನ್ ರಾಕ್ಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಫೈಂಡಿಂಗ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಯಂಗರ್. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 250 million years old. ವೇರ್ ಡಿಡ್ ದ oldest rock go? ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಯ್ತದು? Then he came up with this theory. ಏನು theory? See, these are continents. ಇದು continental. Then it will continue like this. Some plates are what? Continental plate plus oceanic. Oceanic plate. You know, you have to mix it. Continent is also there, oceanic plate is also there. Then here only ocean plate is there. Here only, see, here continental plate plus ocean plate both are mixed. Here only oceanic plate. And this is only continental plate. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? See the diagram. ತಿಳಿತಾ? ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಟಿನೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಕಾಂಟಿನೆಂಟಲ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ oceanic plate, both are together. Here there is mountain system. Here only continental plate is there, and here, sorry, only oceanic plate is there. Here only continental plate. It is not joined with oceanic plate. ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? Some plates, if you see in world map also, some plates are purely continental plates. There is no part of sea is included in the plates. Some are purely oceanic plates. Central Pacific plate ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, it is purely oceanic. There is no continent part on that plate. Pacific Oceans, if you see, biggest ocean, right? So it is in triangle shape. The central part of it is purely oceanic plate. Then some plates are there, they are purely continental plates, purely continental. Now what Harry has told is that whenever there is setup like this, okay, there are mantle conventional cells ಅಂತ ಏನಂತಾರೆ? ತಿಳಿತಾ? Mantle conventional cells. What are these mantle conventional cells? Can you tell me? I told you yesterday, asthenosphere is there, lithosphere main is there, which is completely rocky, which includes both continental plate and oceanic plates. Okay, but below that there is a molten layer, which is called asthenosphere, which is upper mantle, which extends from below 100 kilometers of mantle plate and extends up to 670 or 630 kilometers. ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ extend ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. It's about 400 to 500 kilometers zone. That is molten state. Because of continuous heating, radioactivity, there is heat generated. Whenever there is heat generated, what happens to the density of the rocks? It decreases. Whenever you heat something, what is happening? There is smoke coming up, right? Like that only. When you heat rocks, when they become molten, they tend to move up. After some time, continuously it is heating. Once it reaches the lithosphere bottom, what happens? It is not having any space to move upward. So what it moves? It moves sideways. See, it is coming here till here. There is no place. That's why it is going this way and this way. What is happening? There is a pressure, tension pressure. You know? Tension pressure exerted on the plates, lithospheric plates, which are combination of continental oceanic or purely oceanic or purely continental. Like that, so many cells are there in mantle. See, this is cell 1, this is cell 2. Here again there is cell 3, and here it is cell 4. What is happening is, after some time, whenever it is exerting force, it has already come up. Okay, up to 100 kilometers. Don't you think whenever something moves up, the temperature is decreasing? After some time, when the heat is dissipated, again it becomes dense. It starts sinking here. After some time, when it is moving, say it may move some 1000 kilometers, but after 1000 kilometers, it has to cool. It will again sink. It is sinking here and it is sinking in this place. See, it moved up in some place and it is moving in horizontal direction in some place, and again it is coming down. See the movement like this. Okay, so whenever there is a chamber which is coming up and then it is diverging, there is a mountain system formed here. That mountain system is called mid-oceanic oceanic ridges. You know, mid-oceanic ridges, or short form MOR. Okay, mid-oceanic ridges. Now what is happening? See, this side also the magma is cooling and sinking. Here also it is cooling and sinking. Again, these two also. Here what kind of force is there? Tensional force is there. That's why it is diverging. It is going away. The plates are moving this way, this way. Since the magma is coming and it is sinking, it is exerting what kind of force? Compression. That's why I was talking about forces before. You should know correlate. These are horizontal forces. Okay, orogenic forces. Okay, orogenic forces. That's why these are applying compression forces. Once ocean plate and continental plate meet, what is actually happening is what I told you yesterday. The density of continental plate is higher or ocean plate is higher? Oceanic plate, because it is 3.4 to 3.6, it is only 2.4 to 2.6. Correct? So, which will sink below which? The denser plate will sink below the lighter plate. That is why continental plate is sitting above and the ocean plate is sinking below it. Where it is sinking? It is sinking and again it is going to the mantle. once the plate is going below the continental plate, there is increase in heat. There is increase in heat. Again it will go down, it will melt. It will melt. It will melt, it will go again, it will join the cycle this way. Understood? What is happening here? The ocean plate is getting pulled inside because of the compressional forces. And later on, once the plate is completely coming this way, because of the weight of the plate also, it is getting pulled inside. Since continental plates are lighter, they always float above the oceanic plate. That is why continents are not getting consumed. Continents are not getting consumed. Only the ocean plate is going inside the mantle and it is getting destroyed. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಶಿವ್? ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? Now, here, whenever there is a volcano, don't you think new rocks is being added every time there is a volcano, and it is inside water? Because this is ocean, inside water, whenever there is a volcano, suddenly it is getting cooled and suddenly it is exerting a pressure. So these rocks are moving this way. Whenever there is volcanism, it is coming up like this and it is pushing the ocean floor both the sideways. ikkade plate ikkade push ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ikkade plate ikkade push ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. Similarly, whenever there is a push due to high density, this ocean plate is moving below the continents and it is sinking somewhere. It is sinking somewhere, and due to increase in heat, the ocean plate is getting consumed. And due to new volcano, new ocean plate is getting formed. Don't you think this process would have continued for a long period of time? And all the old ocean plate would have gone there and melted away, and it would have come up again to become a new rock here, and that age of rock is less. Okay, it is younger rocks. These are older rocks. If you take the age of these rocks, what is happening is this is younger, this is older, this is way older, this is very old, this is very old. Understood? ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? So Harry Hess, due to his, and he took the help of mantle convection cells. Mantle convection cells themselves were first told by Arthur Holmes. You know? Arthur Holmes. Arthur Holmes gave the idea about mantle convection cells in around I think 1800s only he had told. Okay, 1800s only, but that year is not very much important. But Arthur Holmes had given the idea about mantle convection cells, and the same idea he used, Harry Hess he used, and then he came up with his theory called sea floor correct na? Sea floor spreading. Why he called sea floor spreading? Don't you think the sea floor is spreading here and it is pushing the continents away? ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆ? Also, here you should know there is one more. Why? How it is pushing, sir? How it is exerting so much force on the continents ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? Once these mantle convection cells are putting tensional force, what is happening to the ocean slab? I will tell you. Ocean slab ಏನಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ocean plate. What is happening to the ocean plate is whenever there is tensional force. Now you take a rubber, okay, means rubber band ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಅದು ತಗೋರಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Don't you see some cracks? Such kind of cracks will appear here whenever there is tensional force. Tensional force is there. Some cracks are appearing like this in the ocean floor, because ocean floor is very thin. It is only how much I told you, 4 kilometers. But continental plates, it is almost 35 to 70 kilometers. It is very thick. Continental plates are thick, but these are very thin plates. Compared to continents, these are thin plates. Not 4 kilometers is not a another sir thin hang sir. Still 4 kilometers is also very thick. Compared to continents, it is thin or not? Yes, it is thin. Now what is happening? Molten magma it is reaching till here, and then it is putting force like this. Correct? Whenever there is force, these fissures are created. These are called what? Fissures. Fissures are like cracks in the ocean floor. Whenever there are cracks in the ocean floor, what does this? The magma which is boiling does? It starts climbing up like this. And wherever there are bigger fissures, it will come up like this. Now you see, force is being exerted. There is a gap being created, and now the new volcano is entering those cracks, and it is getting solidified because it is reaching water and all, and it is getting solidified. Don't you think this space got filled here? Is space fill like that? Don't you think new ocean floor got formed there, and it pushed these older ocean floors this way? Now again, next time what happens? ಇದೆಲ್ಲ solidify ಇರುತ್ತದೆ. New fissures will develop here. Again it will push. Again the same process continues for millions of years. Don't you think the ocean plate here is older? Here it is older. Here it is very young. Here it is very young. That is how he was able to come up with a theory like sea floor spreading. Whenever there is a mid-oceanic ridge, and due to mantle convection cells, the mid-oceanic ridge is called where the new ocean plate is getting formed, and these places, the places where the old ocean floor is getting consumed, is called trenches. Okay, which is the biggest trench in Earth? Mariana Trench, which is 11 kilometers deep. Why? Because there the Central Pacific plate is sinking below Eurasian plate or Philippines plate. Ali sink agutade. Near Philippines only it is Mariana Trench irodu. So this is because of trenches. Okay, and continents are there. They are anyway lighter than the ocean floor. They will always float above the water. Above water andre above ocean floors. Okay, they will always remain above ocean floors.
So, but there are some islands sinking. Like even they say the southernmost point of India was earlier.
Yeah, like see, it is not to say that no land can sink anta eno illa, because plate boundaries are everywhere. Plates can break. New plates can be formed. These plates are not permanent. Continent plate is a continent plate irutte anta helak baralla. Okay, now if you see actually what is happening in Africa, ee riti idella Africa nilla, what is happening here? There is a rift, Great African Rift antara, you know? Here the Africa is getting broken, and there are so many valleys have already been formed. In some time, maybe in our lifetime only, it may what can happen, all these cracks may get joined, and entire this horn of Africa, whatever they call, it may get separated from mainland Africa. Now new plate is formed, so there are no permanent ocean plates and continental plates. They will change. And now to come to your question, like some islands are sinking and all, it is because of sea surface rise also. There is a rise in sea surface, right, due to global warming. That is also one reason. And due to tectonic reasons, these plates ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯೋಕೋಹಾಮಾ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಯೋಕೋಹಾಮಾ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಅರ್ಕನಿಯೋಮಾ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಿದೆ ಇನ್ ಮಯನ್ಮಾರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ eastern Himalayas, which are north-south in direction, Arkaniyoma mountains, and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, they are all formed at the plate of Australian plate and Indian plate and Eurasian plate. ಈ ಮೂರು ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Whenever there is disturbance, okay, they sometimes the islands may get uplifted, sometimes the islands may sink. Okay, we cannot generalize one theory to all the places on the earth because there are so many other reasons also affecting them. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಟ್. See, don't you think after Alfred Wegener, Harry has had a lot of information with himself to come up with a very innovative theory? Sea floor spreading hypothesis ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕರೆದ್ರು. Because 1948 ಅಲ್ಲಿ he had come up, but ಅದನ್ನ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ 1955 ಅಲ್ಲಿ theory it became a kind of a theory. Okay, theory, sea floor spreading theory ಆಯಿತು. Then everyone accepted, okay, whenever there is mid oceanic ridges there is a below mantle diverging mantle convection cell, and wherever there is divergence there is mid ocean ridge and new ocean plate is getting formed, and whenever there is convergence, see here convergence is there, no, two mantle convection cells are converging here, there is interaction between two plates, and whenever ocean plate is sinking below continental plate, trenches are formed. When combination of these two are there is no trench. Whenever there is a plate which is having both ocean as part as well as continental plate, there is no trench. Don't think that every seashore is having a trench as well. It's a wrong concept. No, only wherever continental plate is independent of oceanic plate and ocean plate because of its density is sinking below the continental plate, what is happening? Trenches are being formed, and in the trenches only we will see that older ocean plate is getting consumed because it is going to the depth of mantle, and due to excess heat it is getting melted and it is getting mixed with other magma which is there in mantle. Okay, asthenosphere. ತಿಳಿತಾ? Sea floor spreading, was it interesting? Did you understand sea floor spreading? Harry Hess idru, he was US Marine, he studied all the subsurface and he found that there were mid-oceanic ridges which is stretching from North Pole to South Pole, and when he saw the age of rocks moving away from mid-oceanic ridges, the age of rocks actually increased, and ocean plate, ocean rocks, oceanic plate the rocks age was way younger than the continental plate rocks. Okay, so then he came up with a theory that new ocean plate is formed in near the mid-ocean ridges, and older oceanic plate is pushed towards the trench and where it is getting consumed. Before he came up with consumption theory, what was the challenge put to his theory was, though you are saying new plate is getting formed, but why the entire surface area of earth has not increased? Because every time new plate is getting formed, no, new plate is getting formed means the surface area of the earth should increase, earth should become big like this because new plate is formed. Then he came to conclusion that there are deep trenches. What is happening actually in the trench anta hogi nodidaga he felt, okay, ocean plates are sinking here, they are getting consumed in the asthenosphere because of the excess heat anta heli he will come to a conclusion. That is why sea floor spreading. Sir,
how did you find that one?
What?
Regarding trenches.
See, trenches he knew they were there trenches, but until he was challenged in this way, he was only concerned with, okay, new plate is formed, new floor is getting formed, sea floor is spreading anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ. Then so many people challenge, yes, if sea floor is spreading, the entire surface, earth surface, the surface area should increase, no? Because everywhere such kinds of trenches are there, everywhere there are mid-ocean, even in Indian Ocean there are 4 to 5 mid-oceanic ridges. Okay, but they are not always in north south direction. Some are in northeast, ಆಮೇಲೆ south west direction ಇದೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ north west to south east direction ಈ ರೀತಿ different direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎರಡು plate, and two oceanic plates are only spreading like this. There may not be any involvement of continental plate at all. Okay, there are mantle convection cells everywhere in the earth, and wherever there is diverging cell there is always a mid-oceanic ridge. Okay, mid-oceanic ridge, and a new crust is getting formed. But if new crust is getting formed, some old crust should be somewhere being consumed. Otherwise, the surface should have been increased. Surface increase agilla andre he came to a conclusion that definitely sea floor is getting consumed somewhere. Where it is consumed ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ he came to a conclusion that ಅಂದ್ರೆ they went studied. Okay, here ಆ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ came to conclusion ಅಂದ್ರೆ see ಈ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾರಿ ಈ ocean floor, this ocean floor, let's come here. Right question, very good question actually. This question is will one will consume ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. It is consumed. I told you this is purely continental plate. Continental plate ಇದೆ. Now you see, I told you the ocean floor is not featureless. There are so many mountains here like this, small like this. Okay, there are big mountains like this. Correct? Now tell me, whenever they are spreading, before they are sinking, what is happening to these mountains and small sea knots ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ stumps, ಆಮೇಲೆ there are so many ocean features on the ocean surface also. What happens to these things before the ocean plate is sinking? These get crushed by the continent and ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಪುಡಿ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. They become particles and they are getting deposited here to the continental face. And before they go in, there is much resistance, no? Because if it is smoothly the ocean floor would have sunk inside. Because there are so many mountains, ಆಮೇಲೆ sea knots ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ತವಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, these are getting scraped by the continental face. This continental face ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, whenever it is facing, these particles are getting pasted, okay, to this face. This is called melange. You know, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. It is actually optional. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. But still he asked a question ಅಲ್ಲ. I am telling you, how did they actually come to? When they tested this melange, this was older than this rock. Correct? Okay. Anyway, continents are older, but the melange part, okay, this is slightly older than this. So what it is mean? Before this plate, there was some this plate, and this plate's particles are pasted here. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿ they thought, okay, the ocean is getting consumed here ಅಂತ they came up. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ? It is nice? There is a nice? Fine. Okay. Yeah? Okay. Please. Fine? Yes. Okay. So, sea floor spreading is here. What? That there are plates, different plates there. Some plates are getting newly formed and some plates are getting consumed, and because of that, melange form this only after so many years will become mountains. Okay, that is why many of the times you will see mountains at the edge of the continents. Rockies, Andes, you will see they are at the edge of the mountain. Idu Drakensberg's mountain in South Africa. Okay, they are at the edge of the continent because there are and even like see now two continents like Eurasia and Indian plate. When they collided again there was a mountain. Though it was not the end of the continent, there before there were different plates. For them it is end of the continent, end of two different plates in when they collided. Now, how did continental drift theory and sea floor spreading theory led into plate tectonics? Plate tectonics.